Hello crafty people, Teresa here with a card I've made to celebrate the arrival of a baby girl using products from Craftie Cafe. I used the My Favourite Things stamp set called Beautiful Baby and the matching dies, Dynamic Circle Flop Card die just for the circle part, Tailored Expressions Dizzy Dots background stamp, and Dynamics Arrow Greetings dies. I also used some Distress Oxide inks, worn lipstick, picked raspberry and spiced marmalade. I started by stamping the Dizzy Dots background with worn lipstick Distress Oxide ink and cutting it out with the circle from the flop card die set. Then I sponged the edges of a 10 by 14.3 centimetre piece of white cardstock with worn lipstick and picked raspberry inks. This will become the mat for the card front, so I'm not bothering to ink the centre of it. Now I'm stamping the small elephant from the Beautiful Baby stamp set, firstly with worn lipstick ink. Then I'm adding some subtle shading at the bottom of the elephant with picked raspberry ink. I wanted to add a little orange to the elephant, so here I'm lightly applying spiced marmalade ink to the stamp with a sponge so the effect is smooth and subtle. I've stamped a couple of the little accessories from the set and now it's time to cut the images out with the dies. You can't see through these dies, so I'll show you a little trick here. I've cut about half of the elephant out of scrapped cardstock and I'm going to align that to where I want the die to cut. Then I'm slipping the die into place and taping it down so it doesn't move. Now when I cut it out, there will be a perfect little white border around the elephant. I'm cutting the arrow word out of some cardstock. I've sponged some colour onto it first, and when I cut it out, I add some darker ink along the bottom to help give it that cute two-toned look. It's assembly time. Here's the mat with the sponged edges, and I'm placing a 9.5 by 13.8 centimetre piece of white cardstock on top. Now the dotty circle's going on with foam mounting tape. And now the elephant and all the other elements with a little touch of glue. I decided the card could do with a few little hearts, so I've put the stamps in place on the card front and I'll pick them up with an acrylic block. I'm doing this to make sure the block and the raised elements on the card don't bump into each other. That's it. I'll link all the products available at Craftie Cafe below. Thanks for watching and bye for now.